Okay, we're back in the saddle again. It's funny, you go, you know, half-mile down that road there, and there ain't no snow, not even on the side. So we get a little more snow up here on top of the hill. Well, I got some trees to plant. The deck didn't fall down, and that's always a good thing. Alrighty then. Okay, so I'm gonna get that fire started. It is a little bit chilly. It's probably 35 degrees out here right now. You can see the snow's melting off the roof. It's supposed to be 40 tomorrow. We'll see what happens with that. Anyways, we'll get back at it, and I'll bring you guys along to plant some trees and show you how I deer-proof them. Relax, people. It's not the Mexican salsa coffee. We got some regular good old-fashioned black coffee. I just didn't feel like having chips and salsa for breakfast. So I did some exploring this morning. I went out there and it appears as though the ground is still frozen. I don't know how that can be. Uh-oh. We got something going on over there. What's that? I think coffee might be ready. Oh, coffee's ready. Oh, it's readier than a sumbitch. Sit and have coffee and enjoy the view. I can sit and watch that all day. It just don't feel right wearing my straw hat when the ground is still frozen. What in the tarnation is going on? Okay, I found a spot where I want these trees. You'll notice this area here doesn't have any snow. Okay, so the batteries went out. So I had to go back and get batteries all the way over there. So look at that sun out. Ooh, that is nice. So here is, I think, the sunniest part of the property because the ground was only frozen about an inch. So I went ahead and planted these guys. I think it's a cherry in the middle, a plum, and an apple. So the lady down the street's got, or down about a half mile, maybe a mile down the road, got apple trees. So I'm hoping that they'll pollinate up here. If not, maybe next year I'll plant some more trees in another sunny spot. Maybe over there on that hill, you know, up on the hill by the road over there. I don't know. I'm all new to this. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to deer-proof these bastards. The deer-proofing I'm gonna do works down in Kootenai. That's Kootenai County for y'all that ain't never heard of Kootenai. It ain't Mullentucky, I'll tell you that. So I'll just basically make a two double height circle around each one, which will give it about 6-7 feet. The deer can't jump over it. I think the moose might be able to get and nibble on the top. They don't at the house. They come through there, but they don't. But they're not as, well, this winter we only had one come through. I only seen tracks for one all winter. So maybe they're not coming through, but next winter it could be a whole different story. So that's where we're at. Look at that sun. Oh, it feels good. Feels good. And it's actually fairly warm right now. My guess is we're probably creeping towards the 40s, and we might get in the 40s today. It's supposed to be sunny today. But you can see there's some clouds up there. Okay. Okay, there you have it right there. That's my deer-proof, although I'm gonna need to get a stake. I forgot to get stakes. I don't know what I was thinking. Not the steaks you eat, but the stakes that go in the ground for deer-proofing. So that's my deer-proofing on my trees. Get back and take a look, see where they're at. Again, that's the sunniest part. It was supposed to be sunny today. Damn clouds. So you can see that's a real good sunny spot there. I think I got them far enough away from each other. They're probably about 8 to 10 feet. Should be good. They're semi-dwarf, so they're going to be big enough to survive out here. they'll probably grow tall because the deer are gonna eat all the leaves off the bottom once these cages come off. And that'll force them to grow tall. So there you have it. We're gonna go inside, have lunch, maybe tinker a little bit. I got a board I want to cut. And then maybe we'll boogie out tonight. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, this is where I come get my water. Well, I can come get my water. It runs a little faster in the winter and in spring. It slows down in the summer to a trickle, but it's enough to keep the pond over there full. So, get some water so I can do some dishes, because I usually fill up a 5-gallon one, but some bitch broke on me when it got down below 15 below zero. So now I'm getting these gallons. I got to get another 5-gallon jug. I should remember in the wintertime take it home with me if it's still got water in it. This is what I call split rock, because it's a split rock. Somebody's been up here cutting, and you can see, I don't know if you can see that yellow marker. We'll walk up on it and take a look. That yellow marker is boundary for the National Forest. There's the property. Yeah, so this is my property line right up in here. It runs right down there. I think it runs like that way. Everything's at a bit of an angle for the dangle. East end of my property, and you can see I got another spring. This is a real good piece of property. It's got several springs on it. You can see it kind of comes through here. Kind of goes, they're cool because I go through the ground so many places. Every place I go through the ground, they get filtered. I did put some corn out up here for the deer last year. I would like to come here with the backhoe and clean all this out here. I'll be a sumbitch. That is a sluice box. Looks like it just needs new carpet. Somebody was trying to get some gold here. Huh. That's very interesting. It's very interesting, man. And this is, for reference, the pond is right there, right where that, right where it flattens off. That's the pond, and that's the little road there. So there's a sluice box here. I might have to get this sucker going. That's a good find. Just hiking around out here. Early spring. I don't think it's quite spring yet. I think next month spring's official. But yeah. Look at that. A little sluice box. Well, looks like that's it. We accomplished what we came to accomplish, which is a good thing. I was kind of worried. I didn't think I was going to find a spot suitable to plant the trees, but it seems like the frozen ground was only an inch or so thick over there, maybe 2 inches. I don't know if you can see, but I got my deer proofing up. I got to get some stakes and do that, but we're pretty much done here. I got some projects at the house I got to take care of, so I'm headed that way. Just came here, spent, I guess that would be part of Sunday and Monday. I'm going to process some firewood. Broke a maul, so now I got to go online and find some maul handles. I was using my axe to split wood, which isn't a bad thing. It works pretty good, but not as good as that big old heavy maul. Big old heavy maul with a big old fat wedge. It'll knock that wood down pretty good. The deck is still standing. I want to plant trees here, but we didn't because The ground's probably not that frozen here because this gets a lot of sun, but I've come to the realization that I need to do more groundwork through here. Clean this area up. I'm going to try to level this off. Maybe get some more dirt, move this dirt. Because this is kind of like a wall. I want to get this dirt out over the edge to flatten this off. And I would like to bring that up to this level. Right there, bring that up to this level. So, and I'm probably going to pull these trees here out. Maybe I'll put apple trees in this area somewhere. Yep, so that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. Something was here. I just found some pretty good poop from a mouse or a squirrel or something. I did have a squirrel in the cabin come visit me last night after dinner. He ended up in the cabin. I have no idea how that son of a bitch got in there, because I've been doing pretty good about squirrel abatement. But it's just a squirrel. There were a few mice. I think I'm pretty much on top of the mice action, Jackson. And I'm going to have to do something here with the roof. Probably going to have to pull the end off and slip a piece in there and let it overhang some more, because see, that's not gonna bode well in the long term. But we're picking away at it, and a little bit at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither was this old cabin. So that's where we're at. Oh, there's that squirrel. See, ooh, hey, get back, you little son of a bitch. Did y'all see that? Huh. He's getting in there somehow. Maybe, I don't think so. I think underneath I've got the floor pretty blocked off. He's getting in there. Those little squirrels, man, they're trouble. Anyways, that's where we're at. The road was easy coming in. I didn't have to winch, didn't slip. It was a pretty easy drive in. A little muddy down at the bottom, but hey, it is what it is.